Hi, my name is Sue Donnelly, and I teach chemistry here at the high school. I teach one section of Honors Chemistry, one section of Integrated Science 3, and two sections of Integrated Science 2 this fall. And I am very, very excited to be returning to school and work with all of you. Let's take a minute and look at what you're going to need to have for class. Most importantly this year, you're going to need a mask. So that's going to be a hard and fast rule that we're going to double check all hour long. So remember, you need a mask every day. It needs to cover your mouth and your nose, both, all hour and during passing time in the hallway. You're also going to want to bring with you a water bottle. Our drinking fountains are closed due to the COVID pandemic, and so you're going to want to have some water, especially in the fall when it's still pretty hot around here. If you are taking honors chemistry, you will need a 2-inch hardcover 3-ring binder or 2 1-inch hardcover 3-ring binders. If you go with the 2 1-inch binders, you can use one each semester, and that'll make less that you have to carry in your backpack, since we are not using lockers until Governor Whitmer releases us into a higher level classification. If you are taking honors chemistry, you will also need to have a calculator, and that calculator needs to have a double E button, or it will say EXP, or it will say times 10 to the X power. Though all of those will give you scientific notation capability, and that's what you're going to need for class. You're also going to need either a black pen or a blue pen or a pencil, mechanical or other, and you're going to need some red pens for grading work and some colored pencils for highlighting things. If you are taking Integrated Science 2 or Integrated Science 3, you will need a binder of some kind to hold your work. Doesn't make any difference to me what kind of binder you choose. You also are going to need a calculator. And so even a dollar store calculator is just fine. You will not need scientific notation capability, so it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You will need a black pen or a blue pen or some type of pencil to write with. You're also going to need red pens and colored pencils. And all students will need to bring paper with them as well. So let's take a look at the classroom. So over here I have my wall where I list what the assignments are each day. And then as we come around this way, I have my board, and here are the seats all right here. And notice I have an exit door. That's because we have a chemistry classroom, so it's OSHA law that we have to have an exit door to go outside. And then in the lab area, I have 8 lab stations plus 1 additional sink. The first thing that you do when you come in the classroom is put your papers and binders and book bag down near your desk. And then you're gonna come on over here to the lab station and you're gonna wash your hands. There are, again, 9 different lab stations, so you can make sure that you get your hands washed right away for hygiene purposes. Then you'll go to your seat and you'll get started on the work. One other thing that I wanted to let you know as well is that when we are in a face-to-face format, I will have students checking an app called Remind. So if you are interested in joining Remind right now, you can. So for Remind, let me see if I can get that on there. There we go. So for Remind, this is good for parents and students. I expect that you are checking it daily so you can see what we did in class, especially if you've been absent. And it also gives you an opportunity to review the homework assignment. So you have 2 options to connect to Remind. One is to download the app and then follow the prompts. Remember to set alerts and check that daily. Another way to do it is to send a text to 81010. Enter the code in the message box and send the code. The codes are, for honors chemistry, your code is 867, lowercase c, lowercase f. For integrated science 2, it's at 7, lowercase a, e, h, 4, lowercase b. And for integrated science 3, it's at D2, E, 3, 2, C. So I'm going to have all the students sign up for Remind on the first or second day of class. So if you would like to be signed up ahead of time so you don't have to worry about doing that during class, you're welcome to do that. Again, I look forward to seeing you. I'm really excited to start the school year, and I think we're going to have a great time. And more information on the first day of school. Enjoy your last week. Bye.